hello. Hi, my name is Shah. Welcome to your yoga mat with me. Place your hand on your heart. Close your eyes. You can actually place two hands, both hands, and drop inside your chest. So you're bringing your mind, your attention, your awareness inside your chest. See what's going on in there. You can check in with the actual physical body, the beating heart, the expanding lungs. The muscles around the ribs and the back and the core. And the emotions, the feelings that are centered in the heart and the gut. They might even bubble up into the throat. If you don't spend a lot of time in your body, and this is more of a newer practice for you, you might just feel tension, like it just feels stuck, or there's just a deep pain, or maybe it's numb and you don't even feel anything. That's okay. You just sit and pay attention, even if you don't even know what you're looking at. It's a practice of looking until one day maybe you see something. If you do this a lot and you're very attuned to the subtleties, you may be able to pinpoint an exact location and describe exactly what you're feeling. Like there's a tiny little knot in the left side of my stomach. It feels like disgust or a revulsion or a clenching. Or there's just like an aching, longing in the heart that moves up and down. Like this is kind of how we can talk about our sensations and link them to feelings, which might even get linked to memories. Whatever you're finding inside, all of it is welcome. Just sitting like this might be uncomfortable. It might take a lot to get you to just sit here. So this is a victory, just showing up as a victory. Sitting on your mat is a victory. Choosing to spend a moment with yourself is a victory. And we're cultivating a feeling of success here, right? Like literally every little thing that you're doing right now, I want to celebrate you. This is a success. You are succeeding in doing these tiny little things, which can actually feel quite momentous, and they compound. Keep focusing right beneath your hands. Can you feel yourself breathe? If you've been going through a hard time recently, hold yourself like this. And visualize there's a seed right in your core, deep below your hands. A seed of whatever it is that you need. Maybe you need a feeling of being safe. You need to feel safe and secure. You need comfort. You need a hug. You need support. Whatever words pop into your head when I say, what do you need? What do you need? Listen to this part of you that's speaking. A part of you is trying to communicate. Maybe it's showing you letters, words, images like cartoons, or clear, realistic images like memories. Maybe it plays a song. I'd like you to open yourself up to the possibility that whatever is coming up inside of you right now is coming up for a reason. And you're just going to sit here and hold it. You can rock side to side. It's like you're giving yourself a hug on the inside, an internal hug. I was doing this myself this morning during my own practice, and it felt amazing. It's exactly why I wanted to come and share it with you. Just focusing on what do you need, and what does it feel like when you get it. Focus on what it feels like to receive what you need. Focus on that feeling and let it grow inside of you. You're nurturing yourself right now. Slow down. The part of you that's showing up, there might be a couple parts. Ask them to show more. This part of you that's showing you what it needs, ask it to show you more. What does that look like? How would that manifest in your life? It can show you images or tell you stories. What does it need? Show you more. Show you more. Show me more. Show me more. If you see something that's a bit random, that doesn't really make sense, you can ask this part of you to explain. Why did you show me that? What does that mean? Sometimes our parts communicate in ways that are a little bit coded. You can always ask your parts to just explain. Just, why did you choose that? Even if you do understand what your parts are showing you, you could ask them to explain more just for clarification. Thank you for sharing that with me. Would you tell me more about why you showed me that? Keep your focus inside your torso, beneath your hands. In this warm space. Okay. enough. If you want more, just stay. If you're ready to move on, thank your part. Thank your parts. Tell them you'll be back. Bring your hands together, palms touching. Thumbs to your forehead. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste means that warm space that I just created in me is very similar to that warm space in you. We're very, very much the same on the deep, deep insides. It's a way to acknowledge that in each other. So on the surface we might look different, but inside we are the same. Namaste honors that. That's why I like practicing yoga and meditation. Why I like to share it with people, because it means it's like this ultimate connection. So all of these people running around the world doing different things, but when we come together and we sit and we close our eyes and we feel inside, it's the same. And this feeling of being separate or distant or disconnected or lonely, it doesn't exist, because we are in the same space. And that's what I want in life. I just want to be with people and feel connected to people. That's all. Everything I'm doing is for that reason. And I notice that when I'm not connected to that space inside myself, I am kind of shut off from everyone else around me. People feel distant. I feel more of the separation, more of the judgment, insecurity, overthinking and analyzing and dislike of stuff. There's more problems. But when I come into this space, then it's just this like ooey gooey goodness that just radiates out, and it goes and it's like it coats everybody like ooey gooey gel, oozes out of my heart and covers everyone, and I'm just like, wow, you're all so beautiful. I love you all. And I have a lot more patience and time for people. And I realized that by having that patience and time for people, we're able to connect more deeply and experience union with each other as humans, like an intimacy that is so fulfilling. That's what has brought me to the yoga world again and again and again and again and again. I just want to be on the yoga mat. I want to be in the yoga studios. I want to be in the yoga community. And then I realized it has nothing to do with just that. It actually was every single human. I was like, oh, I just want to be with humans, but in ways where we can connect in this deep space. In environments where it's there's room for deeper connection. But even if you're in a place like a corporate job or something, and there's just not as much space for this kind of connection, if you have your own practice and you feel inside your own space, you can namaste all over the place. You can be in a corporate world, you can be in the airport, and you can see all these humans. And even though you're not doing yoga together, even though you're not kumbaya together, you can see inside them. And you realize that every single one of these people has the same warm, ooey gooey inside deep down. Makes the world a much more beautiful place to move through. Namaste.